Alright, so a few days ago we did a breakdown of the new Avatar 2 footage that was shown at D23. Since then, they have continued to show those 14 minutes of footage around the world, with Spain as one of the most recent stops. But descriptions coming out of these events have been spotty at best. None of the journalists have shown to be real Avatar fans, so we even had descriptions where they didn't know characters' names. But thanks to you guys, I was actually able to get a hold of the audio portion of those 14 minutes, and some of these early descriptions and reports were way off. So I'm going to do a video each going into the 3 main scenes that feature the most dialogue. I won't be playing the audio itself, but I'll be able to use exactly what was said and break down the scenes even better than before. For this video, I wanted to do an updated breakdown on the Metkayina scene, because that is the one that has been described very incorrectly, and even the initial description I found of it was completely wrong. Alright, so the clip starts with Ronal scolding Soraya and saying, "You allowed this? You allowed him to bond with the outcast?" Then Tonowari says, "Soraya, you disappoint me, daughter." Then to Loak he says, "And you, son of a great warrior, who's been taught better." Loak interjects saying, "Payakan saved my life, sir. You don't know him." Tonowari tells him, "Sit. Sit," on the third yelling, "Sit down!" He continues, "Hear my words, boy. In the days of the first songs, Tolkien fought amongst themselves for territory and for revenge. And they came to believe that killing, no matter how justified, only brings more killing. So killing was forbidden. This is the Tolkien way. Payakan is a killer. So he is outcast." And again Loak interjects, "I'm sorry, sir, but you're wrong." Neytiri tries to get him to stop talking, but then Loak says, "I know what I know." The scene ends with Jake saying, "That's enough," and telling Tonowari, "I'll deal with this one." So that's the scene, and the descriptions and reports of it before were so wrong. Understandable though, when the footage is mostly being shown to people who don't know characters' names, let alone have been keeping up to date on the sequel. Some were saying it was a scene about Soraya bonding with Loak, or Tonowari talking about the Sully family, but no. The outcast is Payakan, the Tolkien that Loak bonds with in the movie. We know this because of the Empire magazine cover story that revealed Loak befriends a Tolkien named Payakan. So the scene is about Ronal and Tonowari upset that Loak bonded with Payakan and their daughter Soraya allowed it to happen, since, according to them, Payakan is a killer and an outcast. As Tonowari brings up stories of the first songs and explained that Tolkien used to even fight and kill each other, but now the Tolkien way is that killing is forbidden, because they realized all it led to was more killing. And for a reminder, here is the section in the Empire magazine cover story. Loak, another of the Sully kids, is at the heart of one of the Way of Water's key storylines. His tender friendship with the Tolkien, a sentient whale-like creature named Payakan. It's a boy and his dog story, explains James Cameron, but the dog is 98 feet long and weighs 15 tons. Perhaps the biggest challenge came in creating the emotional bond between the pair. The sheer scale of Tolkien's as creatures makes it very hard to get people to invest emotion, says Lightstorm VFX guru Richard Bainman. "We have a relatively small range of articulation. There's a shot after Loak and Payakan meet for the first time, and with all his body, Payakan says, 'Let's play.' It's very, very touching." So there we have it. This scene was all about Loak and Payakan sharing a forbidden bond. Reminds me a lot of How to Train Your Dragon, with the boy befriending what at first is considered to be this terrible creature. I'm sure the Loak and Soraya element will be there, but it just wasn't in this scene. If you guys enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give it a like. I'll be coming out with the videos giving updated breakdowns on 2 more scenes, so subscribe to stay up to date. As always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video.